Now, again, when you also look at the situation of finance as a whole, when has the government, people in power, ever given you an asset that has made you money? When have they ever told you, okay, I need you to go out here and buy a Tesla, or I need you to go out here and buy Apple and shove down your throat year after year to get you to get some type of income in your pocket? It's never been like that. So why are they consistently telling you to buy Bitcoin? Why are they consistently trying to make Bitcoin seem like the perfect avenue you to make money in? And really, the only thing that I see on my side is they want you as exit liquidity. It doesn't make any sense. They're trying to put a $10 million price tag on Bitcoin when I'm still trying to figure out the math because, again, it does not make sense. No sense at all. When I've got coins that I can use that are way faster, way cheaper, don't use nowhere near as much energy. And the banks are already using it. We don't see what's going on overseas because a lot of us aren't into international news. But if you go look at China, you go look at Japan, you go look at Singapore, these are countries that are already using XRP left and right. Like I said, I feel like Bitcoin is going to be the coin to get the crypto industry started. But once everything gets started, I feel like it's going to go to zero or something close to it. I don't feel like people are going to use it like they say they are, because even me, like when I'm investing or when I'm moving my crypto around, I take Bitcoin and I immediately buy it for something else. I swap it out with something else. I don't hold it at all. And if I know I'm moving like that, and most people that are trading, they're doing the same, where is this big jump going to come from? The only thing that can happen is if you have your 401k with like a company like BlackRock, and they say, okay, we're going to invest in Bitcoin for you. But outside of that, where's this money going to come from? And it has to come from somewhere in order for the price to go up. Either that, or you have to literally eliminate a lot of the supply of Bitcoin to where it makes it more scarce. And that's not going to happen. So again, like when I'm looking at this market as a whole, I see a lot more projects that have a lot more potential long term because they can be used for the right reasons, and they are already being used in the right places and situations compared to a Bitcoin or Ethereum that have been in there. And another question that I ask people all the time is, when have you ever seen a project in an industry, the first product, be the product that everybody uses long term? It's always the first product comes out, the product is innovated, and whatever comes out after that is the long-running coin or service or whatever is being used for the long term. It's never the first product. Never. And I don't believe this situation is going to be any different. Exactly. Exactly. Like yeah, it's a lot of what I've been watching, especially after COVID. Because I've been in the space hardcore since about 2016. I seen Bitcoin for the first time in a penny chat form, and the crazy thing is, I had no idea how to buy it, but I seen it and it sounded good. It wasn't even worth a few cents. But again, like at the time, I don't know what I'm looking at. Fast forward a few years, and it's at about $450 a coin, and that's when I really started paying attention to Bitcoin itself. Even still then, it made sense, but it didn't make sense because as the space was growing, I picked up XRP, and I'm noticing, there's going to be some better projects. There's going to be some better stuff that's going on. There's definitely going to be some stuff where at the end of the day, when you see the potential of other projects and what can be done, why would I want to put myself behind a project like Bitcoin? Because when Bitcoin started, man, sometimes you have to wait 35, 40 minutes for the transaction to go through. If you're at a store and you're trying to pay a $5 tab, but it takes 35 minutes to make that transaction happen, you don't think the price is going to change? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, well, if the price is going to change, then one of two things is going to happen. Either I'm going to owe them more money, or they're going to have to owe me change because the price is not going to be the same when I first originally tried to put that transaction through. You think about when they were talking about Bitcoin Cash in Africa, when they were trying to use it for the cabs. Why did they stop using it? Because Bitcoin, they were trying to use it as a real payment, and it's not working. And they came out with the Bitcoin Lightning Network, which was cool because it was faster, but it's still not enough. There are coins out there that they're going to use that's going to make all this so much easier and seamless. They're just not telling you what those coins are. And I believe that the reason why a lot of these coins are so cheap, like Hedera, XRP, XDC, XLM, they're so cheap because they want you to look past what's going on. But if you notice, XLM is number 16 in market cap. XRP is number 6. Hedera is number 29 in market cap. And all of them are less than $1 right now. You got Bitcoin at over $60,000 a pop. But can't nobody tell me why I should be using it. You see what I'm saying? So again, like I just feel like when the crypto regulations happen, when they pop off, a lot of these coins that are super cheap are going to go sky high. If you got any amount of money that you can invest in stocks, I would highly suggest you taking it out of stocks, putting it in crypto, and doing the same thing. Because your profit potential is so much better, so much bigger.